Hello and welcome back to the WitchFire boss guide series, and today we're going to look at the Galley slave. He is the final boss that we have so far of the early access in WitchFire, and he used to be the hardest boss until they introduced the Island of the Damned boss. Now, he is a lot more intimidating than he is dangerous. And so all of his moves are very, very telegraphed. They're very easy to dodge. And as long as you clear out stuff and make sure that you don't have a calamity coming, you shouldn't have any issues with this boss. But don't get upset if you die the first few times. You just gotta learn his moveset. Now, he does have 4 moves. If you consider getting in his face, he'll try to just melee attack you. But other than that, he has 3 special moves. Well, 4 special moves. He has a attack where he'll shoot his big ass cannon at you, and it will do a big old pop and an AoE. Literally all you have to do is dodge to any direction and you should dodge it. Secondly, he'll stomp on the ground twice. It's super telegraphed. He'll fucking pull that big foot up and then slam it down, and it'll send out like a wave of decay at you. I find the easiest thing to do is to just jump and then wait for that second foot to come up, and right as it's coming down, jump again. So just stay off the ground. Alternatively, if you're good at timing, you can just dodge a direction. I'll dodge the first one, and then I'll dodge too early or too late for the second one, so I find it just easier to just jump over them. The third attack he'll do is he will spin in a big ass circle and send this tracking tornado of decay at you. Once again, it's super easy to dodge. It is very, very slow moving, and I find that if you just strafe to the right and around it, get ahead of it, and just kind of strafe in a big circle, it won't hit you. You don't even have to be looking at it, you can just dodge it that way. Now, for his last move, whenever he reaches about 50% health, he'll start doing this big giant jump at you. Once again, it's very slow, it's so telegraphed. So just wait till he's up in the air and dodge in any direction. Alternatively, you can just start dodging. It's probably one of his easiest attacks to avoid. Just move in any direction. Like, as soon as he starts the wind up, he seems to be locked onto that location, so just get away from it. Now, as for some things to keep in mind to make your life easier, the best gun to take him down still would be the Hunger. If you can get those headshots on him, you can just chain freeze him and burn him down super easy. Alternatively, if you don't want to cheese him, because it's so easy with the Hunger that it really kind of feels like cheating, I would suggest something along the lines of like the Striga, because he's got a big old head. You can back way up and get consistent headshots. You can also use a shotgun, although it's a little more risky because getting in his face can be quite dangerous. He kind of goes nuts if you get right up on him. As far as long-range rifles, the Hypnosis would probably be a close second to the Hunger because of its high damage and its high stun power. Now, he doesn't have a stun as the normal bosses do. You can really just kind of knock him out of attacks. So if he's doing a wind-up and you do enough stagger to him, it'll knock him out of doing it. He's not gonna bend over and just let you, ram him. So, as far as spells go, I find that the Rotten Fiend is an excellent one to bring. It kind of pulls his aggro towards it. It doesn't always work, which is kind of strange, but it is nice to have. And then Frost Cone can work excellently. Like I said, you can chain freeze the boss. You can do Fireballs is excellent to get your guns to do more damage. And I, in this case, was using Blight Cyst just for tick damage. Now, with all that being said, he's really, like I said, he's a lot more intimidating than he is dangerous. He has a shitload of health, so just do your best, take your time, and make sure that you clear out at least that section of the castle before you go into the boss. The other thing is, like I said before, you really want to make sure that you don't have a calamity around the corner, or whatever it's called, because it's kind of a pain in the ass to have to ditch the boss, because he will follow you no matter where you go in the map. So if you ditch him to go take care of a calamity and you turn around and he's there, you may have him in a bad place. You don't really want him to be. So just keep that in mind and keep doing damage. And congratulations on beating him. With that, you should see a message pop up from the devs that says congratulations, you've taken out all of the content in the game. We appreciate you playing, and it's pretty nice that they would do that. I've played a couple early access games where they just are like, all right, that's it, that's the end. It's nice to see that the developers care enough to give you a little thank you message for playing their game. So, with further content in the future, we will cover the vault bosses, along with some strategies to take out the different calamities that spawn, and we will continue from there. I mean, I'm gonna try to keep consistent with the content on WitchFire. It's been treating me really well, and I appreciate everybody that has subscribed as of late. And you can expect within the next 2 or 3 days, I'll be doing a 100 subscriber special, so keep your eye out for that. And if you're just here for the WitchFire content, don't worry. The special will not interrupt any of the content for WitchFire. So, if you enjoyed, then like and subscribe. If you didn't, then don't. Either way it goes, though, have yourself a very fine day.